Well, good morning, everybody. It's June 1st. It's chilly, it's sunny and clear. Back on trail. Was at Dunkin' Donuts. That place opens at 4 o'clock every day except Sunday, when it opens at 5, which is nice. Got a couple of bacon and egg cheese sandwiches on real live bagels, and a latte, and a couple of donuts, and an orange juice. Yeah. I like filling up. I think if it weren't for the town stops and getting food, I definitely wouldn't have enough calories to support my habit here. But it's a glorious morning. It's going to get warm today, I believe. I don't need to kill myself for the next week. I just need to go like 100, 105, 110 miles in less than 10 days. So I called up or texted Hydro, who has his own Merrell shoe called Hydro Blue, which is cool. So, I'm already falling all over myself. So he said he would be available to take me to Albany, New York. That's cool, dude. Trust me, that's cool. So I think my plans for getting back to California are going to come together pretty good. You know, that's more important than trying to get back and get on the trail. You can tell how much I love the trail now, don't you? So the thing is getting there on time. You know, maybe get some temporary clothes so I don't stink or look so bad at the graduation. It is in Santa Cruz. Everyone's going to be in Tevas and parkas and shorts. I don't know. It's the uniform. It's a surf town. But yeah, Dee Dee's gonna graduate. Woohoo! That's huge. That is so huge. Hopefully she'll use her education and get a job in her career field and not be a barista. So, although she does have a really good barista attitude. So, yeah, very excited. Very excited. So I think we got a 14-mile day today or something of that nature. Didn't get to see Mom. It's hard to get rides into West Point. So I just gave up on it. Plus it was just pouring hard. And it would have set the mood, sure, but I'll go see Mom and the church and all that. I'm gonna go up to visit Douglas for his birthday celebration. Be nice to see Douglas again. He's a powerful young man. So yeah. A man of steel. Anyway, enough jocularity. Oh, the trail's a little bit rocky this morning, but conditions are real good. I got off trail up front here somewhere. She's chomping at the bit to go. That's okay. Anyway, last time I was out, I forgot my head net and just got mosquito bites all over my neck. Today I put off. There's some off in the hiker box, Deep Woods off, and I had everybody spray me from head to tail. That stuff never works, but here we're gonna try it as an experiment to see if it works in this particular part of the country. Wish me luck. Well, I got a little spot of blue skies, but I think my little cloud has found me. I might get showered on here. Or maybe not. It's nice and cool out though, but you can see the blue over there. But this guy, oh, there's some blue coming up underneath this, so hopefully this will pass by innocuously. If that's the right word. Look at me waxing poetic. Which way's the trail? Oh, gotta check the app real quick. I hate it when it does this. Okay, bye. A beautiful rock wall. Trail's been nice today on some of the ups and downs. There's a lot of rocks, of course, but that's what these mountains are made out of. Had a nice stay at the Bear Mountain Bridge Motel with Grandpa. It's nice hearing a New York accent again and trying to get mine back. Used to have a heavy one when I was younger. Oop, there's another father. Damn rocks. Doesn't take much to trip out here. Constantly. But we were taken care of for the most part, and had a wonderful shower. You know, small little cabin beds, you know, cabin rooms, you know, they're not separate cabins, but, you know, little teeny cabin rooms, and it was delightful. Dunkin' Donuts was open super early in the morning, and they had good food and good coffee, and that was great. There was a barbecue place across the street, kind of a little bit of a rip-off. But when I went to the gas station and look at resupply, you know, they had the snack bars that I buy in 6-packs and 10-packs and 12-packs, you know. Get those for about $5 or $6. They wanted $4 for one bar. And look at the lady and I said, seriously? She goes, yeah, that's what they cost. Like, no, that's what beer costs. There's no freaking way I'm gonna spend that much money on a nut bar. Unbelievable. I mean, it's shameless doing it at $2. Very shameless. $1.50 shameless even. But you know, at the stores they charge $3 for one candy bar. I'm like, no. It's the inconvenient market. But anyway, I just passed on that and spent my money on Ubers trying to get to the grocery store, so I paid it anyway. Had to pay it anyway. Cost of doing business. So there you go. I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, things are a little bit expensive here and up north because, well, it's all wealthy people. I mean, you get these small towns where there's nothing going on, zero going on, and they have a hotel or a motel, and they're charged $200. Like, dude, you can get downtown San Francisco at the Hilton for that. What, is there a tourist attraction? No. It's just what we charge. I go, okay. So the hostels are all but dried up. There's some people who are opening up their homes. They have like 4 bunk beds in total. When the bubble of hikers comes through, that's gone. But they're not hostels or homes, you know, and you have to remember that there's a difference, you know. So, but all in all, cruising along. Trail's being very good today. The weather's being perfect. It's nice and cool, perfect hiking weather. Not too sunny, not too cloudy. Just right. So I sprayed myself from head to tail with off, and I'm noticing a very low bug count around me right now. So that stuff never worked in the past for me, but maybe in this neck of the woods it works. So I'll have to investigate further. Maybe buy some, but not in a spray can. But yeah, oh, there's a mosquito bothering me now. Trying to bite through my shirt. They like my shoulders because nothing moves much up there. And the material's skin tight. You know, I shouldn't be bragging about the stuff on the bugs are biting me now. The reason is I'm slowing down to talk and walk faster. They have a harder time keeping up. I didn't know mosquitoes flew so fast. But anyway, we'll get ourselves a few miles in today. Get to a shelter. I don't want to press too fast because I'll blow past my my stopping point for going to Desiree's graduation. What was that? A pretty loud crack when there was no breeze. And anyway, so I get back home, still gotta start asking people whether I can sleep on their sofa or not, so I'm at the hotel in downtown Monterey in June. Oof, that'll cost a pretty penny. I could always just camp out in the yard, you know, bit of camping. You keep running into these small lakes and ponds and streams. It's really quite beautiful. Ooh. I feel pretty rested, but the legs aren't feeling like going fast. They're like I'm in half mode right now. Saving energy. Those climbs that we get every now and again. Anyway, thank you all for your prayers. They're working. Appreciate all that a lot. And I'm praying right back at you. Hoping everybody is staying healthy and trying to stay free of storm damage and all that. Oh yeah, Zachary texted me the other day. He said, "Today's my birthday." And I said, "What do you want, money?" As a joke. I hope you got it as a joke. You probably didn't. I put a smiley after it. And I said, "Happiest birthday." And I should send him money. Anyway, happiest birthday, Zachary. Still carrying your doggone water bottle. It's gonna make it the whole way, dude. It's gonna make it the whole way. So, you know what he didn't tell me? How old he is. What's up with that? If you get this message, Zach, tell me how old you are now. Jeez. Anyway, there you go. Back to the cliffs. Beautiful lake. It's the beach down there, and people are hanging out and possibly swimming in this weather. I know when we were kids we'd do it. Ain't no kid no more. Weather's holding up beautifully. It's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow with lots of sunshine. It's like in the 60s right now. If you're standing still, you gotta wear at least a jacket. Not a whole lot of mosquitoes or face flies buzzing around me. I think that off actually works now. Deep woods. I'm going to have to investigate further. I hate the smell, and it's hard to get your laundry done out here. So it gets on everything you own. But if it keeps the bugs away, huzzah. This last section of the hiking here, it's got a little more complex. Also bushwhacky. It needs a trim real bad. There's a few big trees in the way as well that have recently fallen. That's always an issue. But having to go through this stuff all the time is crazy. Yeah, it needs a good trimming. So, not doing very much speed today, that's for sure. Been at 2 miles per hour, but I was holding back. But then we get to some complicated and cliff stuff, you know, that slows you down naturally. Anyway, just texted Nancy about Zach, hoping that he didn't take my joke as a slap in the face or anything. She goes, "Nah, you got a new phone and he texted you from it." So that is a happy birthday. Anyway, cool. At his age, man, I wouldn't even dream of a phone. We had the ones with the rotor dials on them when I was his age. You know, but I know how to work one. So, yeah, I got a little hill here to climb. I'm huffing and puffing here. Well, it's real tight and narrow. Well, one thing you don't have to worry about wearing sunblock with all these leaves. So, I don't know how far I'm going to get today. It's such slow speeds, man. These are pretty good ankle twisters when the rocks are straight up and down like that. Razor's edge. Anyway, yeah, we're in bushwhacking territory. It's pretty tight in here. Just gotta make sure you don't lean too heavily into the sticker bushes. They hurt. But makes it hard to follow the trail too when you're bushwhacking. Easy to get off trail. Anyway, it's I keep saying anyway. I'll try to stop. The weather is really good for hiking and hiking hard. When it gets hotter, I'm not sure how well I'll be able to take it because I don't think we're going to get one of those easing into summers. I think it's just going to turn on. Just click, we're in. So my water consumption will change and I'll have to pay attention to that and things of that nature. Pretty tight in here. But I'm enjoying New York now. Not the beginning, that was harsh. The views were cool though. But trails lighten up a little bit here. Still going up and down like crazy and steep. When it does it, it's very steep. But yeah, this is the New York I remember. Clouds, clouds, clouds. Everything gray. The cadets were gray, the buildings were gray, the river looked gray, everything was gray. Yeah. Like in the Mojave, your favorite color turns into brown. I like browns and different types of browns. Here it's gray and different shades of gray. But it's green too, very green and beautiful. I'm gonna put you away now. Get moving. Well, I'm definitely doing a very poor job today, but it's okay. I got lots of time. Coming up on a knoll here. Let's see if we can get to a better spot here. Saw the telephone of the wind where people are grieving. I have nothing to grieve about. I'm thankful for everything. Definitely thankful for USA. Okay, let's see what we got here. Zoom would be good. There you go. The rolling hills of New York. Still tons and tons and tons of trees. It's wonderful. You can hear New York in the background all the time. You know, you can hear the cars and commerce going, even though it's Sunday. The decibels are half, meaning that people are paying attention to the Sabbath day, getting the rest of the work that they need to do during the week done. It's a day of rest. Yeah, give me a signal. Anyway, it's a pretty spot up here. Far and wide. Let me zoom over. Dink. Kind of see something in the background here. Well, there you go. Anyway, keep saying anyway. I'm getting pooped. Probably need my lunchtime break. But not out here in this exposure. The trail's been kind of tight. Lots of these guys floating around. Bagworms and silkworms. I have noticed a significant drop off in mosquito activity and face fly activity. I am wearing a head net though. But it seems like, yeah, the volume of insects that are bothering me before was much greater. Oof. Oh, I hate bending down. Here we go. Oh, my knees. Yep, anyway, I think the off is working. We got like a 19-mile day today, I think it is, to get to the hostel that I was aiming for. And then, yeah, just keep moving forward. While the weather is good, I think this weekend it's supposed to get crappy again. It's like just getting pissed on once a week. That's not too bad. It's when it's 3 times a week that it's bad. 3 and 4 times. And we're getting some of that. But if it's a 1/4 inch or less, the gear holds up beautifully as far as, you know, walking in the rain. But tearing down and setting up a tent wet is not conducive to survival. I mean, it's you know, I did it plenty of times, but it's not good. I don't have my winter bag either to make up for the loss in loft. I think my other bag, although it needs washing and it might improve it, is probably lived out its life. I need to buy a newer bag for summertime. But I'll wait. I think when the weather gets real hot, I'll just want the bag next to me, not even on me. Or I could just use the liners, the silk liner that Milan bought me. And Torsten and the rest of the gang out there. It's kind of weird, you know, going to work every day for 26 years in the same place. You do get kind of where you miss it a little bit to say hi to the folks in the hallway and listen to their stories of woe and chat about things you can't chat about on the street, you know? I mean, it's just the only people in the world that know what you're talking about are sitting right in that hallway. You know, very rewarding conversations about bits and bytes and different problems with different data types, and yeah, quite stimulating. But you do burn out. I know I did, so it's better off for me to make room for a young buck to come in there and tear it up. I guess I was kind of sexist, I don't know. Anyway, so a young person to get in there and work it. So a little bit of rockiness in the trail here, but mostly shooting a ridge for a change instead of going up and down so much. I'm gonna get back at it with 2 poles. Yeah, I'm like averaging 2 miles an hour today, dude. Not good. Not bad either. I mean, I get stuff done, but this is like a really slow day for me. I don't know why. Can't seem to get going. Trail's not incredibly bad. Incredibly good, actually. Oh, I'm getting old. I don't see any fishies. Should be fish in every stream. That's my opinion. Oh, it was nice getting together with Off Trail and Fixin' To. we keep running into each other, and it's kind of fun, you know. We enjoy each other's company and get to have dinner together. I eat real slowly though. Not like someone who was born into a family with 5 sisters and 2 brothers. But I eat slowly now. I like chew the food till it's a liquid and get everything I can out of it. It's good for you. But yeah, it's fun hanging out with those two. I really enjoy their company. And hope we keep bumping into each other on the trail. I'd like to bump into K2 and meet his darling wife, beloved. He said I'd catch him in New York. I'm in New York. I gotta get off trail in about 10 or 11 days. I'm extremely excited about that, and I'm getting a ride, I hope, with Hydro. It's a great guy, fun to hang out with. He's always been there for us. He's a good shuttle driver and supplier. So this has been a great day. I mean, it's a little bit windy. Sometimes that's concerning. A couple of cracks in the woods, but for the most part, it's been nice and cool. Hiker's cabin. Oh, it's like a place to stay overnight. And there's a privy. I don't need one. That's cool, a hiker's cabin. Never seen that. It's actually quite nice. Whew. Privy from hell. Da, da, da. Those things are pretty rough sometimes. It's better just to dig a hole out in the wilderness somewhere. A lot less danger of getting something. Better smelling for sure. Yeah. Privies are like public bathrooms where nobody knows how to take care of themselves properly, and there's no flush, so it's really bad. Not like a porta potty, it's 10 times worse. Always a road somewhere. Could call a shuttle driver and they'll take you to someplace great. It's hard to cross those roads and leave them behind, you know, like, hey, you could have a beer and some burgers or something. Anyway, there goes the anyway again. I'm gonna put this up. I'm already breathing heavy. Gotta do a little uphill here. And I'm like super duper slow today. So it's a long day. I was filming earlier and I think I had a nice view and everything. I think the latch, or the, I don't know what you call it, the draw on the net smacked into the phone and turned it off. Somehow they're babbling away and the phone's dead. But it was in good focus. I ran into a father-daughter pair and they're very excited about the trail, and they were delightful to talk with from here in New York. And yeah, they knew the area and they knew all the stuff, and just pleasant people. I gave them my information for the vlog, and maybe they'll watch a couple episodes and throw up and then quit. But trail's been good. I just haven't been able to get above 2 miles an hour. Normally get 2 1/4 or 2.5. But it's already almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I should be done. Easily done by now. Even though we started at 8. 8 or 8:30. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get into camp around 7 or something, or 6:30 or 7. Since it's not supposed to rain, I'll probably set up a tent. Why does it do that? The big mountains in the way background there. Anyway, there's that anyway word again. Beautiful day. So if I can set a tent up, that means that I can be bug free tonight. You sleep in the shelter, you're rain free, but the bugs come in and drill on your face or whatever's exposed out of the sleeping bag. So it's more comfortable for me to be in a tent. And they pitch easily and tear down easily. And figuring out to leave the flies open at night so that none of that breath gets trapped in there. None of the ground moisture gets trapped in there. So the tent stays much drier. It's pretty good stuff. Okay, well, what can I say anyway? We get back to sticking it here. I got about 2.5, 3 hours to go. Nah, two hours more to go, which is a long time. Short time, long distance. How's that? So, back at it. And a few seconds later, I run into this monster. This guy is huge. Wow. Yeah, that's a big tree. Let me flip this around and give you some perspective here. Yeah, leaning up against the tree. That's a big tree. Yeah. So where's the aquatic tart handing out swords? I guess I'm not worthy. Onward. Our last water source before I get to camp. Looks brown. And there's some foam on the edges. You can see right there. But that's what we get. Well, up on a final ledge here. Headed to the shelter. What do I see? Showers! Not supposed to be any today, but we'll get some. I still want to set the tent up, I think. I'm exhausted. I don't know why. Maybe it was a harder day than I thought. I'll look at the stats on the app, see if I did a hard day or not. It was a hard day for me. But, a lot of this stuff. It's sketchy stuff all the time and never lets up. It's exhausting. Oops, I think I got off trail. On view, but off trail. Not which way the clouds are moving, but hopefully that curtain will not reach here. It's nice when the light, get to the afternoon light, you know that your day's about to end. So I get a little giddy. So I know that means I'm going to be near a campsite, or I will definitely be setting up camp soon because it's, 6 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock in the afternoon. You got to stop, get some food in you, take a break. We eat a lot of these millipedes. Chugging along. try to avoid them. I'm a guest in their house. Yeah. I'm so tired I can't even lift my feet up. Keep tripping over them. Anyway, well, get set up in camp. Anyway, there's that word. So I got to the shelter. It's a little bit old. Clean though, clean enough. No place for mice to hide. I think I'm just gonna do this instead of tenting it, which is unusual. Got some books, things, picnic table. Somewhere around here there's a privy. No water though. I had to carry water 0.6. Anyway, what is with this word anyway? So this is where we'll be bedding down for the night.